going on, guys? How you guys doing? It is Perkins. It is all things Perkins, and I'm so excited that y'all decided to watch this video. I'm so excited. How was y'all weekend? Was y'all weekend good? Was it? I hope it was. Hopefully it was restful, you know? Sometimes we get into the swing of things, the mood of things, and sometimes we just don't have time to rest. Sometimes we just don't have time to stop and breathe the air and just say, oh, thank you, Jesus, for another day. Sometimes we don't have time for that. But we always just make time, right? Because we make time for... I think it was that. Anyway, we make time for whatever we make time for, right? I know that sounds confusing, but it is true. Whatever we want in life, we always gotta make time for, and we always have time for it. So we really can't just say that I don't have time for ... Everybody gets 24 hours a day. Everybody gets 24 hours a day. 12 to 12 is 12 hours. 12 to 12, another 12 hours. 24 hours. Everybody gets 24 hours. It's all about how you manage, how you build that time, how you effectively manage that time, how you effectively manage those hours that you have been given, manage those hours that you have been placed into your hands. We all have the same amount of time. We all have the same amount of hours given to us, but it's how you manage it, how you balance your time, how you make your time work best for you. That's really what it's all about. It's making your time work best for you, you know? I always hear the richest always say, you know, it's how you make your money work for you. You gotta make... I don't know what that is. Anyway, you gotta make your money work for you, right? So now I'm telling y'all, because I ain't rich, but I'm telling y'all, it's how you make your time work for you. You gotta know what's been handed to you. You gotta know how to, you know. But it's all about how you manage your time. It's all about how you schedule in your time, how you schedule this, how you schedule that. That's what it's really all about, y'all. Once again, we all get the same amount of time. From 12 midnight to 12 in the afternoon is 12 hours. From 12 afternoon to 12 midnight is another 12 hours. 24 hours in the daytime. So how do you manage that? How do you effectively get a calendar and put out everything for that one day, and actually for that 1 week going through, right? But we're not here to talk about that, are we? Are we? Are we? Are we? I mean, we kind of are, though, right? Because we started talking about it, right? We started talking about it, right? But seriously, y'all, manage your time effectively. Manage your time wisely. Know how to personal manage your time. Know how to personal budget your time and go through like that, right? Now, let's get on to our next topic. Something that some people struggle with. Something that most people struggle with. Something that, I don't know. But we're going to see, right? The grass is always greener on the other side. In life, that could be wrong. In life, that is wrong. But in the real world, I looked on the other side while I was driving one day, and I was like, wow, the grass is greener on the other side. Don't let them fool you. The grass is greener. Whatever they're doing over there, they're doing a good job. But in life, it's not always like that. It's not always the picture, right? Because a lot of times people could paint a picture that looks so good. People could paint a picture that looks so great, but at the end of the day, it could be a false narrative. At the end of the day, it could be a false story that people are portraying to you, because they want you to see that 60 seconds of, wow, your life is great. I want that life. But if you look in the mirror, if you evaluate your own life, if you take a mirror of your own life, a glossy picture of your own life, you're going to see that you are doing good. You are doing your best that you can. And the way to get the better grass is plant good seeds, whether it be financial seeds, whether it be time seeds, whether it be getting what you want. You got to plant these seeds. And it takes time. It takes time, y'all. No one is rich overnight unless you've been born in riches. Unless you've been born in riches, or you just have that one rich idea that just no one ever thought of, and now you're just like, wow. Everybody's like, wow, he got rich overnight. But, in order to have the life you want, in order to live your best life, in order just to receive that happiness, it's all about planting good seeds. It's all about putting good seeds into the ground, watering it, cultivating it, making sure it looks nice, taking ownership of what you've been given. That's what it's all about. Check this out. If I want to plant a plant, right? Let's say I want to plant strawberries, right? Now, I have to know how strawberries are grown, right? I have to study how strawberries are grown, because I can't just plant strawberry seeds and expect it to grow, because it grows a certain way, right? Everything in life grows a certain way. So if I want to learn how to grow strawberries, I have to learn how strawberries are grown. I do my research. Google tells me everything. YouTube tells me everything. And somebody has a tutorial video on how to grow strawberries. So I'm going to go look at the tutorial video and see how they did it. I'm going to study Google and see what Google says on how to do this. So once I figure out, okay, that's how strawberries grow. Okay, boom. All right, so I'm going to need a plant, some dirt, and then on the pot of the plant, I'm going to need to put like a little fence so that the strawberries don't just grow in the ground, but they grow on a vine, right? So okay, wow, all right. So I'm gonna on the pot of the plant, I'm gonna put a little fence that goes up like that, so that the strawberries could just vine onto this fence thing. Okay, all right, great. Oh, now I need strawberry seeds, right? Now I need strawberry seeds. Now, okay. So let me go to Home Depot. Let me see, they have strawberry seeds. So okay, Home Depot has strawberry seeds. Oh yes. This is great. I get the seeds from Home Depot. I get my dirt. I start planting it. And then, you know what? Strawberries have enough liquid, don't it? I don't need to water it every day, do I? I don't need to give it sunlight every day, do I? I don't need to give it oxygen every day, do I? Yes, I do. All of that, I do. Right? Because the fact of the matter is that if I wanted to grow to the level that I wanted to grow to, if I wanted to grow to the height that I wanted to grow through, guess what? I'm going to have to plant it every day. I'm going to have to see it growing every day. I'm going to have to give it sunlight in order for it to grow. I'm going to have to do all that I have to do in order to make this strawberry plant grow. In order to see this strawberry plant become a possible strawberry plant, I'm going to have to do all that I know how to do, all that I think that I know how to do in order to see this through. Life is like that, y'all. Life is like that. Let's say, all right, let's say, you know what? You want a good job, right? You want a good job. What do you want to do? What do you want to do? What do you want to do? You want to be a banker, right? Banker. Let's say you want to be a banker. All right. So you don't really have banker clothes, right? Because bankers they don't just wear t-shirts and jeans all the time, right? So now you're gonna need the clothes to fit the part, right? Let's go to Goodwill. Let's see what Goodwill has. Goodwill has nice long sleeve shirts or short sleeve shirts that you can wear a tie with. Okay, boom. All right, great. We're doing good. Now Goodwill also has pants, not too expensive, or even you go to go to Perkins and Co Factory. They usually have cheap stuff, so we go to Perkins and Co Factory, right? And then, then we don't have our resume, right? So we don't have a resume. So now we're gonna have to get a resume. So now we go to find out. Okay, how can I do a resume? Or wow, your friend does resumes, and they're gonna hook you up. So all right, so you go to your friend and say, hey, listen, I was a cashier for a grocery store for 10 years when I was younger till now. I also was part of their booking department and stuff like that. Make it look nice. Make that look nice. So your friend was like, I got you. So they hook you up. They send you the resume, and now you got the clothing, you got the resume. Let's start applying for the job. Let's start looking for the job. Oh, wow. So Chase. Okay, so I can apply for a job for Chase. Okay, great. Or I can apply for this bank or that bank. Okay, you know what? I'm going to apply for it all. So you apply for it all. You send in your resume. You actually on Indeed. You can even do that, all right? So you can put on your resume into Indeed. And so now, boom, they call you. So now they call you. Oh my gosh, wow. Okay, so they call me for a job. Oh my God, they call me for a job. Okay, so now you go there. You got your shirt. You got your tie. You got your resume in hand, because just putting on Indeed is not good enough. So you got to have it in hand. So you have your resume in hand. You have your cover letter in hand. Your friend hooked you up with everything. Trust me. So now you got all of that, right? Now you're gonna have to figure out like the wording that they use and stuff like that. Sometimes wordings is everything. Sometimes the way, because you're not gonna just walk into a bank. It's like, yo, what's good, my boy? Yeah, I'm here for that job. No, so you're gonna have to talk the part. Now you're gonna have to live the part, right? So now you're gonna have to tell them, you're gonna have to use certain banking words in order just to get the job. I'm going somewhere, y'all. So come on, follow me now. So eventually you get the job because you've put in the research, you put in the time, you put in the effort to know what to say and how to say what you want to say. So now you got the job now. But it's all about putting in the time. It's all about putting in the effort. It's all about putting in these seeds so that eventually that plant could grow, so that eventually what you want in life can grow. So now you got the job, you're making $50,000 a year, and you know what? You can start putting money aside. Cause you want a good car, right? You want a good car. All right, yeah, you want a good car. So you start putting money aside each paycheck. You get maybe $2,000. So you know what? I don't really need $2,000 because I realized that I spend $1,000 just on frivolous stuff. So you know what? I'm gonna live off $1,000, save $1,000. And now after 12 months, you got like $12,000. So now, wow, okay, so now if I save for another year, if I save $1,000 another year, because now they're probably gonna give you a raise now, right? You're doing so good, they're probably gonna give you a raise. So now let's say they give you a raise of $500, a $500 raise, right? So now instead of making $2,000 a month, now you make $2,500 a month. So now you're like, man, you know what? Let me split that in half, $250, right? So I take $1,250. $1,250 goes into the bank account. So now you save that a year, right? So now you already got your $12,000. So now you put in another $12,000, and then whatever the other amount is, right? So you put all that aside now. Now you're like, man, yo, I could go get a car now if I want to. I could go get this if I want to. These are all seeds that you're putting in the ground to get the life you want. That's how you do it. But if I'm just going to look at Joe across the street and say, man, that guy got a Maserati. Man, that guy got a nice house. Man, that guy got a nice house and other stuff that will go inside that nice house. Man, I want that. You're just coveting your neighbor. You're just saying, it ain't right. So you know what? I'm going to do all that I can do so that I can get what I want. He got nice stuff, sure, but I want what I want. I'm not going to look at what he got. I'm not going to look at all this. I mean, it is nice, though. Maserati is nice, you know. Oh, this is nice. But you know what? What you could do is that you could go to him and say, yo, Joe, man, it's a nice car. I see you watering every day. I see you washing it every day. That's what watering is, right? You washing it. So you washing it every day, man. How you get to that point, man? Like, what did you do? Oh, I was in the oil business for 15 years, and then wow. So that's how you got the nice big house. That's how you got the car. Yeah. Man, how'd you start off? And you find out how he started off, and maybe you can start the same way. Maybe you can start copy what he did. It's all about learning from people. That's what it's all about. You learn and you move on. You learn and you go on. You learn and you take what they gave you and you apply it to your life. You apply it to your goals and everything. But if you're just going to look at the neighbor and say, man, Joe got a nice house, man. Joe got a nice car. Joe got a wife. Kids. He even got a dog. He even got a cat. But I'm not going to covet what he has. I'm not going to covet all of that. I'm going to water my own grass. I'm going to make sure my grass is watered. I'm going to make sure I'm doing what I'm doing. I'm going to make sure that I'm watering where I'm at right now. Y'all dig what I'm saying? I hope so. Water your own grass, man. Chill, boy. Chill, boy. Listen, it's Perkins Talks. It's all things Perkins. I got a headache right now, and I don't know why. Maybe I need some more water in my system. Yo, I'll definitely see y'all next time. Please shop on PerkinsCloset.com for any item that you need that we have. We have shirts. We have hoodies. We have hats. We got it all, y'all. I know you don't need a hoodie right now because it's still hot. But we got t-shirts. We got the old collection, we got the new collection, and we got newer collections coming out. Y'all gonna want to look out for this. I know y'all do. I know y'all want to. I know you want to. I know you want to. Want to. Anyway, y'all gonna want to look. I'm crazy, y'all. Y'all gonna look out for that. But yeah, shop on PerkinsCloset.com. That will help me out. And it will help you out. Same way. It will. Take care, y'all. I'll see y'all next time. Woo, Joe!